Hey everyone, Gherky here with Exis Network. So today I wanted to talk about a topic that I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about. And if it has been mentioned in the Discord, I don't think the conversation has gone on all that long about it. So this video is going to be about the value difference between your mileage recruit, which every time you summon, you get 1 point. The mileage for pity is 200, so after 200 summons, you can get, I believe it's 150 shards of the banner unit, and it does not carry over. So when a banner ends, these mileage points turn into something called stars memory. Now, here's the thing. Because the mileage does not carry over, when you summon, and let's say you get to 200 pity, the mileage, and there's a unit on the banner that you either you don't want them, or you have them and you don't want the shards, the pieces. Okay? Don't buy it. Don't waste your mileage points. And the reason I'm saying that is because you're going to end up, I mean, if you want the unit, grab it. If you plan on, doing side story to get more pieces and star the unit up, grab it. But there is so much more value in getting these converted to stars memory than there is for grabbing the 150, grabbing the pity. If you're not going to use it, you don't want it. And let me just go over here and show you. So you can get 100, you can get the unit or 150 pieces, right? So over here, I want you to look at some of this stuff over here, okay? These are all things that you can buy with the stars memory. Arena tickets, it ain't worth it. 150 stamina for 10 stars memory, absolutely worth it. It's one of the best deals here. Clear tickets, 2 for 1. If you want to buy them every day, or if you need some, they're fine. The steak dish times 5 for 10. It looks enticing. You might think, oh my God, that's a good deal. Not really. But these are the two items that, well, mainly the red skill book. Okay. There's very limited number of these. I believe if you complete everything, there might be enough to max out, I think, 1.5, maybe 2 units on skills. And this is a weekly purchase, and it's 35. But the amount of value that you can get from the stars memory, I personally believe, outweighs the value of a unit that you don't plan on using, or pieces that either aren't going to immediately star you up, or give you pieces for a unit that you already have and you don't want to use. Now, you don't have to come in here and spend all your stars memory right away. There's these glue knights, and what do they do? Oh, okay, yeah. These can be used to break through weapons or gear or whatever. Meaning you don't need a duplicate. I mean, this is extremely expensive. But I guess it depends on where you're at in the game and what you're doing. You can get some upgrade selection stones, so it's 15 for 10, but you can, you don't have to get all the same ones. But the stamina alone, or the stamina and the combination of the clear tickets, depending on how you're playing, I believe is a much better value than a unit you don't want or pieces you don't want to use. This is just a PSA for people that my view is the majority of players went through everything, looked at stars memory, and then exited out of there and didn't even give it a second thought. I mean, because unless you have stars memory, there's no reason to go back in there a second time. And I don't think it's as clear as it should be that the mileage automatically gets converted over. It says it in there somewhere. I mean, but most of us we don't read, which is why we end up getting stuck on a boss because we didn't read the gimmick or whatever. Again, this is just a PSA. So when you're recruiting, You do not have to spend your mileage, and if you're at like 170 or 180, and again, it's a unit you don't want, or pieces you don't want to use. Don't feel like, oh my god, I have to summon to hit this pity, and no, absolutely not. In fact, on banners that you don't want to pull for the banner unit, and you don't want to get the pity, save everything. If you want something out of that shop, if you want that red skill book, do 35 summons, get 35 mileage on a banner you don't care about, and then when the banner resets to something new, boom, you'll be able to buy your skill book. Or you can do, 15 if you want to buy, 15 skip tickets or whatever. You can kind of figure out what you need, gauge it, and set yourself up a day or two before to be able to get that, because, you're going to end up pulling anyway. But if you want to save your summons for the next banner, save them. Just don't feel compelled to go straight to 200 and get the pieces because there's a number in front of you saying, hey, you're almost here at mileage. Anyway, just a quick PSA. Peace.